Welcome back to this blind run of Rome 2, almost said Shogun 2, Rome 2 Imperial Edition Total War thing. I am Lews, Therin, Telamon. Last time, we actually left off in a completely different place as where we are right now. Let me explain. So, earlier, we stopped when I had this section of Italy and this little island here, Sardinia. Now, the reason why we are where we are right now is because I spent 47 minutes recording gameplay of it, but frankly, I wasn't a fan of it. It's not because I don't want to show something subpar. I'm sure something subpar will come around. I mean, debatably this is subpar, but I felt it was too boring. A lot of things were going on. It was kind of a middle period in which not a lot of war was happening, not a lot of interesting dynamics were occurring. So real quick before we move on, I do want to catch you up on what happened. So, the first thing that you need to be aware of are my relationships. So, over here, or ours, since you're here on this journey with me, um, we made friends with the Venetti. Now, the Venetti basically decided that we're just going to chill, we're not going to be mad at each other. I think you remember we were friends with the Syracuse, and the Imperials here are eventually going to be our friends, but right now they're not. So, eventually, I decided I was going to set my sights on Carthage, mostly because I try to be friends with everybody around me, and Carthage straight up hated me. So now I'm mad at them. Now I'm just going to take Carthage. So I deployed two armies. The main one with Lucius, which, if you recall, that's me, is over here. At Magna Graecia in the region called Lilybaeum or whatever. Basically, I wasn't going to originally take it. I asked Syracuse to allow me to move troops through the area right here without causing a war. And as I stationed an army right here, Carthage attacked and took it. I decided, like the good ally that I am, that I was going to go fight back for it, but then I took it for myself. Now, with that said, I am now with an army stationed right here with Lucius, the main guy. Over here we have Marcus Aurelius, the guy who's lazy and, technically my heir. Over here by Sardinia, and then I accidentally moved him to the ocean, so I actually have to put him back. He's here by the forest. We're going to move him in a second, because basically I misclicked, and he should have been already at the gates of their city, but he's not. So let's move back over here. We actually, I think, had a food shortage not too long ago in the game, because these come up randomly sometimes, but we seem to be doing okay. Right now, we have money, we have food. I do recall that there were slums here, or that there will be. Are there slums right now? No, there are no slums right now. I don't know why. I was so convinced Vela 3 had slums. But yeah, we're kind of broke right now. So we're just going to see what happens. Another thing that I'm noticing is that these buildings, for some reason, are not mine. They're not reacting to me. I think the people are not happy with me. They would rather Syracuse own them. But that's just not going to happen at this point. Right now, at the stage that we're at, things need to move differently. So, yeah. Oh, okay, so we can move that way. Alright. So, that's that. I also have this agent deployed right here. She did something, I believe, and I mean, we'll see what she does. The agents are really, like, kind of whatever. Another new change is that I introduced a champion. His name is... Let's see, right here. What's his name? Name. Here we are. Legio 2 Gemini, or whatever. Oh, this is the Legion. I'm not trying to look for the Legion. I'm trying to look at the guy. Alright, so at some point we'll be able to look at him. Basically, he's just some dude. He was basically a veteran that we called up to help out with the troop training. And he just makes the army a lot better, and I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll move him over to Lucius's army, because Lucius is eventually going to die, and I like him so much I kind of want him taking my army for a spin. So we'll see how that goes. There are a lot of upgrades that have to go on through the city, so I think that once Carthage is taken, we will do some much needed upgrades. I kind of wanted to rush into battle because I know that's much more interesting. But now let's move on. I think it's done. Another thing we're going to do, though, is I mentioned earlier the Epirus people seem to be okay with us. They don't hate us anymore. So we're going to decide to not fight each other. And I'm also going to... I'm going to stop trading with Let's see, I kind of like all these people. I will join your war against... See, I don't want to join war against Libya or anybody else. Let's just try. So, right now, even though the Epirus and I have a pretty good relationship based on this, we're still not there because they kind of don't like the fact that we're friends with Athens and Sparta, and they're kind of knocking on their door. And they also, you know... Well, we didn't actually do anything wrong to Epirus, did we? No, we're just different peoples. So, you know... right now, even though they like us more than before, they still don't like us. So, you know, you gotta try these relationships and see what happens. I mean, the Veneti for a while didn't like me either, but they're barbarians and I'm gonna conquer them later anyway. Alright, let's move on. Drinking Arizona iced tea today. I know I mentioned earlier that water is the one thing you should always drink, and I still stand by that, but, you know, right now I'd like the boost of caffeine. Not there's much though. I don't think green tea really possesses as much caffeine as most people think. Nothing like a good cup of real coffee anyway. So the Insubras have... Oh shit, this is not good. Alright, so we're in trouble now because now different people have declared war on us while our armies are fractured. And I feel like they knew this. This is a real problem. So, see, I knew there were slums. So, like, why are you doing this to me? Alright, whatever. Yeah, and here's the food shortage that I had earlier. See, I think I didn't save. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of the slums. Let's get rid of the slums. The food shortage is going to be an issue. We'll just lower the taxes and call it a day. Besides, the people are happy, so eventually they'll get over themselves. Let's do this, though, so that we can have an increase in food so that the shortage never fucks us too badly. And then we're going to start moving this army up. Move it all the way to Bella 3. Because now we're at war. Now, while this is going on, this is going to be a real problem for our finances. While this is going on, we're going to go ahead and increase the army size. I don't want plebs because they suck. See, there they are. Just sucking. I'm poor, but, you know, I do want to make more people. Syracuse and Epirus are now friends. I want to see if now that they're friends, we can be friends. Syracuse and Imperial. Let's see. Totally neutral, but the fact that we're in treaties with Syracuse might make them more inclined to be nice to us. So they're still not into us, but that's okay. We'll move on. We'll gain their love and affection eventually. Fuck me! Shit! You see what happened? All right, whatever. I really can't get too mad at this. It sucks, but I really can't get too mad at this. I'm more concerned about the possibility of war coming from the fucking Insumbras, who really have no business doing this to me. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong to them yet, but alas, there's nothing much I can do about it. What I really do want to do, though, is I want to move this army forward. Here. Now, if they attack me at sea, we're going to be in serious trouble. However, I'm willing to bet that we can do this. That we can survive. And, oh man, look at Lucius. He is in serious trouble. This is bad. We're in serious trouble. So, I know how you left me off being such a champion with the Etruscans, but right now we're in serious trouble. By the way, I did say that in this episode I was going to talk about the Etruscan king. The Etruscan king was... Oh shit, it escaped me just now. I think it was Tiberius. Siri, who was the last king of Rome?
Alright, here's what I got.
Tarquinius Superbus. See, I got it. Alright, anyway, let's move on. This is very scary. We're in serious trouble. I forgot to mention, I became consul, which is basically like a co-king of Rome. That's also important. I'm very scared right now, guys. I'm very scared. Oh shit! Libya just took over an allied section, which I wanted. Alright. The slums are coming back. Peace negotiated between Epirus and Athens. The food shortage is fucking real though. Let's get rid of the slums first. That's extremely important always. Number one. Number two, we're gonna take this over. Mostly because I don't want to deal with it. Alright, so I guess... So next turn, we're going to be able to do something about this. In the meantime, I want to savage Carthage just a bit more. Let's try to create dissent so that the people hate them and love us. That didn't work out. Oh well. I tried. Is this gonna work? I doubt it. But, you know, let's try it. Because I'm not a big fan of attacking by sea. Because it doesn't make sense sometimes. But we're gonna try. We're also going to try to recruit some units. Because this is a serious issue. Can we afford to recruit some units? Yeah, we can afford to recruit some units. Let's not recruit. Let's do some sword. Alright. Now we kind of almost doubled that army in size, so I think that's going to do us some good. Now when Arminium finally finishes their food thing, I think we're going to be fine. We're going to lower the taxes though. I know that it sucks because we're at war and we need things to work out, but I do think that lowering the taxes is essential right now. Let's go over here. So what is this? 3% wealth from all commerce. See, no, I don't need that right now. I need something that increases the food yield. That would be nice. No, see, I'm not doing that. Food yield. Food yield. No food yield. We're gonna get something agricultural though over here because not agricultural, but you know, in terms of wealth, because I do want to increase the amount of money we have because we're clearly getting into more wars. And as you see here on the Imperium section, it says that it talks about the problems that we're clearly facing right now. I also wanted to, you know, just show off Lucius Julius Libo and see how amazing he is. Fucking master armor, consul, born leader. Marcus Aurelius, I had high hopes for him. I invited him into this damn family and he fucked me. But right now, we're going to put all of our stock in Appius Antistius Trigeminus, because I feel like he might work out for me. I wish I had a son to just inherit my place, but, you know, we're not there yet. Yeah, this is about as good as it's going to get. We're going to try one more time with Epirus, because now that they're friends with Athens, they might be nicer to us. They still don't want to be nice to us, though. And that's pretty sad. They don't want to be allies with us. They don't even want to be a defensive ally with us. So, you know, we tried. You're on the record here as seeing that I tried. Oh well. Let's move on. Now, this war right here we got going on. Ooh, we're in fucking trouble. Let's run away. Retreat. We're pussies. No, we're pussies. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna fight on the battlefield because I know I'm gonna lose anyway. We might as well die with honor. Alright, so this is a serious problem. I made a tactical mistake. I went to the water when I shouldn't have gone to the water. I should have just fucking put myself on land and hung out there where I know I'm going to win. The moment I put myself in a boat is the moment I fuck myself. Now the initial run here that we got going on is going to be easy. It's just the fact that he has allies here. And that's really going to give us a problem. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to try to pull a 300 and basically die well. I don't expect to win. I don't expect anything good to come out of this. But I am going to try for the sake of doing it to protect myself. What we're gonna learn from this battle is that we're gonna, so let's select all and put them in ramming order. Attack. Select all. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna attack. I don't expect anything good to come out of this. So we're gonna attack the main one. No, select all. Three, two, one. Okay, select all. Okay, I'm clearly not selecting all for some reason. So once I can select all, alright, selecting all. There we go. Now I want them to attack the general. I'm not going to worry about anything else but that. Is that the general? And we're on ramming mode. Because all I want to do right now is just ram him. Take the general, see if that can, you know, destroy their morale a bit, and hope to win that way. Because I don't expect anything else to work. Mostly because these are not ships designed for combat on the water. That's why our chances were displayed as so low. Right now we're good because right now we have a lot of units, but
Our general is under attack.
we're gonna try. Oh, the general's dead.
An entire unit has perished.
All right, so that was that. We tried.
Our general has fallen.
Yeah, our morale is down. Even if we do kill the general, I don't expect anything good to come out of this. Let's just look over here just for the sake of looking. Yeah, it's not working out. So
Ship is on fire.
let's advance. Let it die. We're not going to win, but we're going to take as much as we can.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's just ram him, take him, do whatever we need to do.
Our unit has perished.
Where is their general, though? Did we take the general? I think we took the general, though. So, for what it's worth, we seem to have killed the general. I don't see him anywhere around here.
An entire unit has perished.
Yeah, for what it's worth, we killed the general. But
A unit has perished.
Lucius is dead, which is extremely sad. Let's leave. Can we concede defeat? Yeah, let's concede defeat. Because I already know it's over. Crushing defeat. Yeah, I know. But we killed the general, right? Did we take the general? Yeah, Libo is dead. It's upsetting. So ends Lucius Libo. And so begins, really, the hardest thing in this fucking campaign so far, because now we have two wars. We have Carthage on one side, pressing hard, and we have the barbarians up north who think they are fucking something special. And then here's the worst part. My whole thing about having three armies, I still believe wholeheartedly in that. And as much as I want to continue having three armies at this point, I am willing to move on and sacrifice that island nation that I had, not island nation, island city that I had over there, give it to Carthage, fuck it, who cares, and move on to more important matters and take over the other island. I'm going to show you on the map because I'm just saying island without actually showing you what I'm doing, and I'm going to show you the thought process because right now I'm seeing that war with Carthage is much harder than I expected. Not because they're so powerful, it's just that they caught me off guard, and I clearly made some mistakes earlier in the game that I, you know, couldn't account for. So right now I'm going to move on to correcting these mistakes and hopefully establish supremacy. The death of Libo, though, is going to be a huge blow to the morale of the country, not just my morale of my army. And it's sad, you know, Lucius Libo served me well. And that was a veteran army that was crushed. A noble death, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I know it's a crushing defeat, but guys, I took the general, so it's not like they got away unscathed. Let's remember that as well. They're gonna take my city, aren't they? Oh no, they didn't. Did they? Yeah, I think they took it. Yeah, they took the city, but whatever. Let them take the city. Yeah, actually, as I said, that's a defeat I'm okay with. I'm okay with losing the city. I would actually rather Syracuse take it and manage it for a while because they blow anyway. And see, here's my concern. Those motherfuckers are breathing down my neck now. The invasion forces in my territory. I get it, I get it, I get it. Defeat the following army, the Heralds of Death, the Insumbers, yeah. So, obviously the Senate, pretty pissed about all this, wants me to defeat the Insumbers. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it with mercenaries, though, because obviously I don't have enough. No, we're gonna recruit mercenaries, we don't have time for this. Alright. So, I assume mercenaries are just here for one turn, right? Alright, so the mercenaries are up. Our army is now more than powerful enough to defeat them, I think. And if not, we're gonna have to see what happens. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They're way better than us. We're gonna have to retreat.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Let's move over here into the city. Since they're so much better than us, we're gonna have to think of other options. And let's see if we can increase the defenses here. No, we're not. We're gonna have to defend the city. I'm not confident in fighting them on land just yet. But while we're here, let's take fucking A. Do you understand my frustration, person? I hope you understand. I don't want to be angry about this, but I have to be because it's just I'm getting fucked in the ass. Now while this is going on, this is also lovely right now. Let's move on to raising some forces. I definitely need a new army. Nope, come back here. Let's see. This is Cornelia. I don't need a Cornelia. Julia. See, I don't want a new reinstated legacy. Yes. Alright, so let's... Gaius Albus. Who is Gaius Albus? I don't like Gaius Albus. With a flirtatious wife. Sanguine. Alright, guys. We really don't have any choice here. You're gonna raise an army. Out of, like, a legitimate army. I know. And you're gonna hang out here by Rome because we don't have time for this. How are the taxes going? Because we need to increase taxes fast for the fucking fight. Yeah, I get it, but we're at war. You guys need to understand that. Alright, and then we're gonna move the boats here. And we're gonna move them towards Napoli, because now I'm scared shitless. Let's look at the map for a second. Now, we own this. We used to own this, but clearly it was lost to us by Hannibal. Shit. Anyway, so Hannibal took that. He's probably the... No, he wasn't the dude in the place because he died. Let's go back here to the House of the Julii for a second. Is he the leader now? Who is the leader of the fucking house? Yeah, whatever. Who is the leader? Marcus Aurelius is definitely the leader. Okay. Yeah, we're obviously going to have to increase Marcus Aurelius's place. Because he is a legitimate member of this family, and therefore we have to like him. We're going to ask Sparta for help.
the doors to you and bid you enjoy our talks.
Join war against Carthage. Do you want to do it? Can you help me? And in return, we'll be friends. Nope. In return, I will give you military access. No, we're still gonna say please.
Will you agree to trade?
Okay. So
Your people might enjoy, and your goods
Sparta isn't gonna help us to fight, but at least we're gonna trade, and I'm okay with that because the last thing I need is fucking Spartans breathing down my neck. All right. So let me explain to you what's gonna happen here. Obviously, over here, the Heralds of Death are about to beat the shit out of me, but I'm going to defend this city with my last breath. We're going to create a new army here led by Gaius Albus, and Gaius Albus is going to be my man right now. In the meantime, we got the new leader of my party, this motherfucker here, Legio 3 Gemini, and he's going to go and he's going to do that. I'm actually not going to move him anymore and just let him move automatically because I think he's still in the automatic set. And then finally, we're going to hope that Armenium doesn't get attacked because they have the food that we need. And hopefully the attrition hurts them a bit. This army, though, look at it. Celtic skirmishers, we got short swords, we got spears, we got General Esmerius, who's apparently... Oh, he's a noble. Wonderful. Alright. Let's see what happens. I'm scared shitless, guys, but we'll see what happens. I told you, last one was not nearly this exciting. So for what it's worth, this is a much more interesting debacle we're having here. Syracuse is going to do nothing good. I mean, if they can't even take the little province right next to them. Okay, so here we are. What we're going to do is... We're not going to auto-resolve because we can't do that. Sally forth. What is Sally forth? No, but see, if we control... No, we have to take the city. We have to use the city to our advantage. Last time I played Rome, remember in the first episode I mentioned that... so what is this? Control large army. Yeah, we're going to control the large army because this computer can totally take it. So the garrison army... Okay, so we have 1,800 troops. He has 2,000 troops. We still should be able to do this. Apparently they're very powerful forces, but we're going to try. So in the past, when I played Total War for those 2 hours that got deleted, I ended up defending Napoli with my life and did like a 300 thing where... Even though I lost, I took most of them with me. That's what I tried to do with the ships when they were attacking Lucius, but obviously it didn't work. Land forces, however, I'm a bit more confident about. I'm no fucking Sun Tzu, but I feel like I can maneuver this just a bit. So, seeing the units they have going on here, it seems that they're mostly composed of sword. And from what I understand, the weakness to sword is spear. So we're going to try to use the spears to our advantage. If I am not mistaken, let's check this shit out. To take a city, how do you do this? Okay. To take a city, you have to take the central plaza. So that's right here. So all I need to do is defend the central plaza. And in many ways, the victory is secure. Shit. Let's look at the central plaza for a second. What is this? What is this? What does this mean? What does this logo mean? Oh, roads. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to understand the way this is set up because in Shogun you never fought in cities. Where's the general? The general is extremely important right now because he will maintain us where we are. General. Where the fuck are you? Oh man, my general's on foot. I didn't even remember that. Alright. We're gonna maintain the general in the middle, so he can command the entire place. General, stay in the middle. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to establish chokeholds. We're going to hold this section right here. Choke points, rather. I don't think they can cross this. We're going to gamble our fucking lives on it. I hope they can't cross this little columned area. Um, we're going to defend this area right here and this area right here. And if we can do that with the forces that we have, we should be able to win. Is it going to happen? Who fucking knows? Thing is, there's no other way for me to do this because if I meet them in the field, they're obviously going to crush me. I mean, not obviously. They have about an equal force, but they're obviously going to crush me. So I definitely need to be moving. And then I should have reinforcements coming. But so yeah, that's the whole grouping system that right now I'm not concerned about, because right now I'm more concerned about alright, here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna put the missile units right there. And then we're gonna put a straight spear formation here. Basically to defend them. Then we're gonna put sword behind it so that we can pull the spear and put the sword in. That's kind of my method of madness here, where we have the spear at the front, and then we have the other people in the back so that they can help shoot the enemy down. This is the strategy I used back when I was defending Napoli in the last playthrough. It worked pretty well, to be honest, but we were still extremely overwhelmed. The difference was like, I don't know, we were outnumbered like 3-1. So I feel like this time we're in a much better position to defend. I'm going to actually move this thing and do it a bit differently, in that I don't expect them to honestly attack me through here. But since I can't guarantee anything, I'm still going to put a force there. Oh, this is cavalry. Actually, the cavalry, we're going to do something different with. I want the cavalry. Both of them. Let me put them in the group. I want the cavalry to be a group. So, one, I actually want you here. Can I move you here? No, I can't move you here. Where? How far can I move you? Okay. See, the cavalry, I want them to assault, like, fucking almost at a random. So, I don't want them to be in the way, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put them here. Facing this way. And we're gonna talk about them later, because cavalry are a unit in which you really have to know how to play them before you do anything. Actually, give me 1 second.